Justin, we was gonna make it a Raw review. First thing happened was the Undertaker, came into the ring and started speaking on his behalf, talking about WrestleMania is his legacy. That's what he was saying. That he was talking about he talking about what he's gonna do to Shane McMahon. He said he wasn't gonna say his blood, Vince McMahon's blood gonna be on his hands. He said his son Shane gonna be in Vince McMahon's. Shane blood gonna be on Vince McMahon's hands on WrestleMania 32. So that's what he said. And then Undertaker was talking about a lot of stuff. What he gonna do to Shane McMahon? He said to Shane McMahon, rest in peace. And then Shane came out there and started talking to the Undertaker. Was saying that it could be me and you at WrestleMania. That he was saying that I would never lose the match. And then Shane McMahon said, you might fear to lose. That what Shane said to the Undertaker and stuff like that. That he was saying, calling the Undertaker Vince McMahon little puppet, something like that back in the day, something like that. But which was tight. Then Shane McMahon and the Undertaker said that, who do you think you are? And then the Undertaker saying that, do not mess with my legacy. That was the Undertaker said to Shane McMahon. That Shane McMahon came into the ring and started calling out the Undertaker and stuff like that. Then the Undertaker said that you can't remind me of your father. That's what he told the Undertaker when you got out that womb and stuff like that. The Undertaker said that you are Vince McMahon's B. That's what he told. That was Shane McMahon said the Undertaker last Monday night. The Undertaker turned back the favor, telling Shane McMahon the way they did. Shane McMahon got mad, started attacking the Undertaker and stuff like that. Then the Undertaker and Shane McMahon was brawling and stuff like that. And then what was tight is Shane McMahon hit the Undertaker with the camera, with the television monitor, something like that, into the Undertaker's face. And the Undertaker started bleeding a little bit. But it was black and white, and then he hit him again and stuff like that. And then Shane McMahon did the lift. Then the Undertaker was gonna put the Undertaker to the table. And then Shane McMahon got into the top rope and did a leap of faith to Undertaker on the top of the announce table, which was tight, man. Which was tight. What Shane McMahon did to the Undertaker, good. Then it was Chris Jericho versus Zack Ryder. Good match because Zack Ryder won the match because of AJ Styles interference and stuff like that. Because Chris Jericho didn't give AJ Styles the match at WrestleMania. So Zack Ryder won the match against Chris Jericho because of AJ Styles interference. Then it was Becky Lynch versus Charlotte. Good match, but Charlotte won the match because of Ric Flair and interference and Sasha Banks interference on his behalf. But Charlotte won the match. Then there was Shane McMahon vows to take WWE against Vince McMahon. He said that for over 40 years, you took the Commonwealth for your dad and stuff like. Now he's taking the cup away from Vince McMahon. That was Shane said, stuff like that. For 40 years, all the playing around that Vince McMahon was doing and stuff like that. That Shane McMahon said, if you took your company from your father, with Vince J. McMahon, I would take it from you, Vince. That's what Shane told his father. So it was the Big Show and Kane versus the Social Outcast. It wasn't a match, it was just a brawl, between Andre the Giant Bow War, every man for himself. It wasn't no contest. So, Kane started chokeslamming both the Social Outcast, chokeslamming Mark Henry. The Jack Swagger was trying to give the ankle lock to the other guy, and then Mark Henry knocked him down and stuff like that, which was nothing. It was for the Andre the Giant, for the Bow World situation. Then there was John London to receive the 2006 Ultimate Warrior Hall of Fame or something like that. Then Snoop Dogg, then they got the Snoop Dogg is in the Hall of Fame. I can't believe that, Snoop Dogg in the Hall of Fame. So I can't believe it was a shocker. But Snoop Dogg is in the Hall of Fame now, stuff like that. Then Roman Reigns was then Renee Young was trying to talk to Roman Reigns about the situation with Triple H and the Dudley Boys. Stuck their nose in Roman Reigns' Bubba Ray started telling Roman Reigns, come here, and then the WWE boys started attacking. Roman Reigns was getting the licks at first, and then from behind, Triple H came from behind and knocked him down, and then the WWE boys were trying to help dump Roman Reigns to Triple H to beat him and stuff like that, and then Triple H hit his head on the WWE World Heavyweight Championship belt and telling Triple H that you would not receive the WWE Championship, Roman Reigns. This will be your last. That's what he told Roman Reigns after his attack. So it was the New Day revealed that Booty-O is the something like that, They were talking about the New Day. They were talking about the New Day. They were talking about the League of Nations again and stuff like that. Then it was Kofi Kingston versus Alberto Del Rio. Good match. But Kofi Kingston won because of interference from the New Day and stuff like that. It was Alberto Del Rio with Fitz Crew, Sheamus, Wade Barrett, King Barrett, and Rusev. Then there was Kofi Kingston with his crew, Big E, and David Wood was blowing the horn and stuff like that against Alberto Del Rio. Good match, but Kofi Kingston won because the roll-ups and stuff like that because of his New Day interference. Then after that, then the whole league, and they were trying to get Kofi Kingston, but they ran after that. So then Triple H was Ryan and Roman Reigns. Triple H, I think Roman Reigns attacked him first, on the situation where Triple H was trying to give his announcement and stuff like that. So, and then on his way out, then Triple H attacked him back again with the Dudley boys. So after that, the Stephanie McMahon got out of the ring and stuff like that. It was even. Then there was who else? Then there was who else? Then there was Dolph Ziggler and Sin Cara and Dolph Ziggler, Sin Cara, and Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens, The Miz, and Stardust. Good match, but Stardust and The Miz went away from Kevin Owens and stuff like that. Then Triple H, now Dolph Ziggler and Sami Zayn and Sin Cara won the match in the process because of The Miz or Stardust walked away from Kevin Owens in the process. So then it was the tag team. It was 10 Bad and Blonde versus it was one other woman from Team Bad. I forgot her name, but let me see. The woman they used to hang around with Santina Marella. I can't forget her name, but let me see. I forgot for the woman's name, but she won the match against Paige. She won the match. She was with Naomi, Tamina, and Summer Rae and Lana. And then Paige was with Brie Bella, Brie Bella, Alicia Fox, and Alicia Fox, and and that's it. Then the woman with the weird blonde, I think the woman won the match against Paige. Then after that, they started brawling and stuff. Like Lana kicked Paige, was cost Paige the match. Against the woman with the blonde. I forgot her name. She used to hang around with Santina Marella all the time, and stuff like that. So, but good match, but she won the match against Paige because of Lana interference. So, with her crew in the background. So, but it was Sin Cara versus Kona of the Ascension with his tag team partner. Good match, but Kalisto won the match. Then right back came in his back in the ring, started looking down on Kalisto. What Ryan was doing it was for the United States Championship in the process. But that was it, Ryback went away, and then Kalisto started saying that Lucha, 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 when Ryback left the ring. So, um, um, let me see. Then there was, let me see. Then there was R-Truth and Goldust have Goldust back and stuff like that. Then R-Truth was telling Goldust was that there will be no, there will be no tag. Goldust, we are not tag team partners. And then R-Truth was blowing his nose on Goldust's shirt and stuff like that. It was for the Andre Giant Brown, Giant Battle Warrior in the process. So, then it was, who else? It was Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman came down to the ring, and then Paul Heyman started talking about the politically incorrect with the weapon that Mick Foley and Terry Funk gave him with the chainsaw, with the bat, with the wide bat or something like that, Paul Heyman was talking on his behalf with Brock Lesnar in the process. Then Dean Ambrose came out there, and then he was starting ignoring Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar. And probably started bringing his wagon into the ring. Was trying to put the whole weapon where he gonna use to get Brock Lesnar and stuff like that. He was ignoring them, and then Dean Ambrose left the ring in the process. So that was it. Then there was who else? Then it was Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, came down to the ring again, because they were interrupted by Roman Reigns again. And then after that, Triple H started talking and stuff like that. Stephanie McMahon was doing her behalf. Then after that, Roman Reigns was trying to get Triple H again, trying to fight him again. They was fighting. Then Stephanie McMahon started bringing the whole wrestlers out there to break up the fight between Roman Reigns and Triple H. They couldn't do it, but then after that, Roman Reigns jumped outside the ring with Triple H. The whole wrestler was knocked out. You should have saw what Roman Reigns did to the Miz, was pushing him through the announce table. So that was good. Roman Reigns jumped out and then jump over Triple H and the whole superstars out of it. Triple H came back and then Roman Reigns jumped and Triple H and the whole wrestling behalf. And then Triple H started running back to his wife Stephanie and stuff like that, hey, looking down at Roman Reigns and Triple H for the WrestleMania WWE Championship, something like that. So that was tight. WWE was good, it was okay. It wasn't that bad, it was good. It was better than SmackDown. So it was better than SmackDown. So let me see. It was better than SmackDown. So. Better than SmackDown, so it was better than SmackDown, man. It was better. It was better than SmackDown, man. It was better. So it was way better. I forgot for the woman's name who faced Paige. I forgot for the woman's name. I forgot. But she was wearing those shades, but she used to hang around Santino Marella all the time, I forgot. Let me see, what's her name again? Let me see. Emma, yeah, Emma. It was Paige versus Emma. Emma with her crew, Team Bad and Blonde. Naomi and Lana and Naomi and Lana and Naomi and Lana Tamina and that was it. So and Summer Rae, it was versus Paige, but Emma won the match because of Lana kicked Paige from behind, but Emma won the match against Paige, That was upsetting. There was a problem between the Divas and all of that. The red-headed chick came out there, started cleaning up the house, and started raising up the hand, and then after that, they didn't want nothing to do with her. So, but this is Justin Williams. Feel free to rate, comment, and subscribe, and add me on Facebook. I'm out. Peace.